Hello Taurus, and welcome to your intuitive tarot reading for August. And of course energies are fluid, so the energies, they might start working right about now even. So let's see what is coming in for you in August and the next weeks from now on. Please give us some guidance for Taurus. It's as if you are standing your ground, asserting some boundaries, Taurus, to not go back to a place. It's like you're not going back there, just held to the no, you're not. But you're receiving some pushback. Somebody tries to get you back into this slope or into this habit or state of being perhaps, or a place. Yeah, look at that. I'm sorry. There is the pushback, like there is a lot. And it's as if you have to double down on the resistance or your boundaries. Like you might even have to take some steps to assert these boundaries. This might have been happened recently or is happening right about now. And there you have that burden. It's as if people have given you, or a place or a situation has given you a lot more weight on your shoulders that wasn't yours to carry in the first place, Taurus. But now you have to, because you're stuck with it. It's as if you have all of these Seven of Wands. Now you have to carry them like that. And all of these wands here, the Five of Wands, it's just a lot. This might also be your workplace. There's a lot of competition perhaps, or how you have to make a living. That the environment is very hectic and you don't have any time to rest or take a breather. Let's clarify this. I see there's this person keeping an eye on you. But what do they want? Or a situation keeping an eye on you? But why? I have to see, why are they doing that? I can't really grasp the energy. I think they might want to come after you or take you down somehow. Maybe you're a competition to them, or there is some feud in your family or otherwise. I think this person wants you to go back to where you were. Definitely. This is tradition. It's not sticking your head out. It's going back to how your parents did it, your grandparents, or religion or rules. It's a set of rules. I think there might be a person for many of you that wants to put you back in this narrow passage to this place that you really don't want to go. You don't want to go there again. Please give us some more cards for Taurus. What is this place that you don't want to go? Of course, it's different for everybody, but I just want to see. Wait a little bit. It's as if you want to go somewhere completely else. You want to be somebody else, or you want to change, or you just have ambitions. You want more for yourself. You might want to travel. Yeah, it's sort of this different lifestyle. You just want to live a different life than what you have, and the posse that you've been surrounding yourself with, they're not having that. They want you to go back to being that person that they are comfortable around, that person that jived with them in the first place. If it's family, you don't have any choice. You're stuck with your family. But now you might be cracking out of that mold, Taurus. I think this might have been a very tough choice for you, Taurus, and that you had to fight with your heart and your logic, going against everything and risking being rejected or scorned or shamed or judged, perhaps. I think some of you actually got a little wounded in this. Perhaps not literal, but emotional. I think not serious, but it's like you have some scratches, which probably is from this. I think a lot of you are doing this change and have been motivated because of a person or relationship that changed you. They just brought out the best in you. It might also just have been somebody that inspired you, somebody that you admire perhaps. But it says if you have this different perspective and you can't go back, you can't unknow what you know, you can't dumb yourself down again and lose the wisdom or the new perspective that you gained. So there's no going back for you now, Taurus. Or this might have been something that was done or said that there's no coming back from that. It might have been burning some bridges, or you said some final words that you might have kept to yourself for a long time to not create some upheaval, but now it's the cat is out of the bag and it won't go back. And you can't go back to being that person again because everything has changed fundamentally. So let's see what else is coming here for you in August and the next weeks. Is this you though, Taurus, or this situation or somebody else? You have to remember that energy go both ways. So this might be your person or situation's end of the stick. But I see two scenarios. I see that I think somebody is offering you something like a token of peace or their goodwill, or they might wish you good luck or say they want the best for you, but they don't mean that. They say it, but there's no emotion, and it's like they are apathetic. It might also be somebody trying to force you verbally, like reasoning with you and really pushing back, but you're very stubborn. You have this new enlightenment and you're not going back to who you used to be. I think after this, you will take a pause and rest. You might meditate a little bit, perhaps. What? It's like... I'm sorry, just give me a second. I just have to see. I feel like she is being threatening with these small branches, and it's like, don't come at me, I have these. But what are they? We have to put some cards on that. So maybe you're holding something over somebody's head. Or you have some resources now, or a different leg to stand on, perhaps. You have some support, perhaps. You might also have some truth about this situation or these people. Or there's a mindset. There's just something you have now that, yeah, you are like, watch yourself, because I'm not afraid of using these branches. It's the truth. Look at that. That's the truth. But I also feel for some, it's what you have seen. You've seen something and you're not afraid to reveal it or disclose it. And I also see you're not afraid to pushing this situation or these people or person into a shitload of trouble. Like, you will do it. They should not test you. And I feel this other situation is going to back off, because that's they don't want to risk tasting this sword. Maybe they have before. Maybe that's what started this upheaval. Your tongue, your mind, and your intellect, your words. And they don't want to risk being cut by that again. I feel the sense that you're leaving this behind. It might be emotionally. It doesn't have to be literal, but it's like there's this nonchalant or whatever energy about it. Like you're like, I'm here now. Here's my extended cup. You know, we can make friends. I don't have to be bickering or anything like that. We can be civil and adult. But you really don't care if they take it or not, because you're headed somewhere with this truth and with this new power or this new perspective that you have. It's like you see things clearly now. You have that eagle's perspective. But also some of you might have seen something or found out something. So let's see, where are you headed with this cup here, Taurus? Oh, look at that. How beautiful is that? How awesome is that? This is a new passionate beginning. It might be that you're purchasing something for yourself, like you're indulging in something. You're being creative, or you have this entrepreneur thing that you're doing, or a book you're writing, painting, art, whatever. Whatever lights your soul on fire. But there's this really strong sense of you being independent, and your solar plexus chakra is just on fire, like it's exploding. You're in your power. It's very beautiful, but not so beautiful for these people. You know, people don't want us to change. They think change is uncomfortable. It's as if you have been trying to do this before on some other area, like where you were before perhaps, but the soil was barren, like you couldn't place it there in the soil. But now you're at a place where there is just all of these opportunities, and it's easy, it's effortless. So yeah, it's just you're at a totally different place now. And I think some of you are going to move or relocate or distance yourself from family or a workplace or something like that. I think a few of you are a little bit spiteful, like you are leaving a couple of rumors or accidentally leaving something behind to cause them a little bit of hassle, just because you can and because you're finally on top now, and they deserve it, sort of. But it's funny, it's just your attitude. It's yeah. And yeah, I think maybe to start off this, or to get to this place, you had to be a little bit strategic and clever also. And I think it was heavy. It's a heavy weight. You know, carrying all of these swords, that's heavy. A sword is very heavy. And it's like you're morphing into this butterfly. So you're being somebody you're not. You have to be conniving. You have to be shrewd. And, you know, all of these mind games that this situation was pulling you back into, you can just release it, and you're just transforming into this light, fairy light butterfly. It's very beautiful. And you're doing this for yourself. You're saving yourself. Look at that. Guarding your heart, being closed off, not being in touch with your emotions, maybe suppressing your emotions, not being able to show them, or not being allowed to show them, or not being allowed to be yourself without masking. And now you're in your power here. Look at that. You're all passion. You're in a sea of flames. It's freaking awesome. And here is that wand, Taurus. Look at that. There's the wand. And now this butterfly has transformed into the cat. It's like something is gaining momentum and evolving somehow. Maybe in consciousness, that's a hard word. Maybe it's you, but something is just evolving along your journey. It's just very beautiful and extremely powerful, Taurus. So yeah, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope I see you again in September.